Welcome to the first episode of Night Train, where three fuckwits talk about opinions that don't really matter. On this episode, we'll be talking about lines in the sand when it comes to artists and musicians, and a bunch of other fuckwittery.
I got plans, oh, I got plans.
Who wants a dirty fuck with my dick?
Maybe.
Who wants a dirty fuck with my knob? Who wants to suck on my dick and knobs?
How good was retort? Can I get a cheers
You
for
can't
retort?
think of fuck you, but you can think of retort.
Retort.
I always thought the word retort meant stop talking, like allow me to retort, like allow me
Will allow me to retort.
Yeah, like out of Pulp Fiction, I always thought he was just like, oh, well, excuse me, I'll just fucking shut
I
up.
still get thrown by the word befriend, because I think it sounds like betray.
Oh, yeah.
It's
So
like,
like,
you
yeah.
befriended people. Oh, why would you do that? That's
Yeah,
weird.
what a
dick.
connect.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Correct.
yeah.
Get on it.
So, you little fucking...
That's why I gave you the big one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You like
Jay
it,
likes
right?
the big one.
Love the big red.
Yeah.
First episode of Nightrain TV.
I know, here we are after all this fucking time.
First time.
Been talking
First
out
time.
our asses for so long that we thought we'd talk out our asses on camera.
Just to, I want to clarify something before we continue. We did actually film the first episode of Night Train only 3 days ago.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was absolutely cunted. So
Yeah.
we've decided to scrap that and start again.
Off to a
So
good
you
start.
see now we've got this amazing
Oh,
production.
the production value is. Are these
we
like,
have
are these
stools.
like chili dicks or something
We've
like
got
that?
chili dicks.
Like
They're going to be
foreskins of
great
the
during
fallen?
quiet conversation because they're loud as fuck, so you'll enjoy them. And here
I
we
just
are.
can't believe you lying to the camera. We actually filmed the first episode around 12 months ago.
Cocaine, I think it's my choice to turn. Cocaine, champagne, I like that place in it go. So bam, whoop with the knife of the critical, wash away the daily effects are reciprocal. Cocaine, I think it's my choice to turn. Cocaine.
We filmed some footage for the first episode.
Yeah,
around 12
yeah, that's
months
right.
ago.
Yeah, shit, was that 12 months ago?
Yeah, it was
Last-
November last year.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, we're now in
We
early
were
October.
just kids.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
just
just
kids,
children.
mate.
Now we're
So
fucking
much,
haggard old
yeah,
young-
so
young
much in
blokes.
front of us.
Too much red.
Yeah, too much
Fucking-
red.
fucking
Not
punch
enough
back
red
then.
for me, I think. Can't get enough salty assholes in my life.
I wish there was heaps more in my glass. I'm
Yeah.
wondering if the camera can actually see my feet. I didn't bother putting shoes on. I just kept my
Who
socks
cares?
on.
Yeah.
Nice powder blue tips on the end of my feet. My
That looks
socks.
green to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know, Jess says the same. We have an argument about these
I'd
socks.
say it's aqua.
Okay.
Yeah?
Well, Aqua's more of a blue, I think. So you probably...
Aqua's a light green,
Is it?
in my opinion.
On this week's episode, we're going to be talking about the lines in the sand when it comes to artists and musicians. We thought we'd get the opinions of these two fuckwits and myself when it comes to their favourite artists just being absolute fuckwits off the stage. What do you think, guys? Who's a great example? Can we think of anyone at all? Anyone at all?
Can we
I
think
don't
of
know.
anyone at all?
Can we think of anyone at all?
Well,
Well,
actually,
you've got a wife beater.
Yep.
You've got a
White supremacists?
white supremacist. So right here we've got some prime examples.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's start with the big Phil Anselmo.
So just to clarify, to draw the line,
Oh,
Phil
yeah, of course.
Anselmo made some comments at the Dime Bash Festival where he done this.
Yo, Don Bash, thanks for coming out tonight, Lucky Strike Live. It's been a pleasure having all of you here and all the awesome musicians. Nightrain T.V, Stand Up and Shout, Cancer Foundation. Thank you very much for coming out, guys. Dime Bash 2016, fuck yeah.
I'm
as we just saw, Phil claimed that the white wine they were drinking backstage was the reason for his salute, and
which is why I'm sitting here screaming "Red Power, Red Power."
Red Power.
Yeah, absolutely.
Red
Yeah.
Power.
Red Power Ranger, maybe?
Mate, we're all red on the inside.
Yeah,
We are
But
all
if
red
you
on
stab
the
deep
inside.
enough.
You guys know more about Pantera early days than me. That's
Yeah.
nothing new.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
I guess the one that everyone knows more so is the which no one really cared about until this has happened last year, but Ozfest.
2001, yeah.
Yeah, you know, what's that, 15, 16 years ago, of him screaming white power and giving a Nazi salute. It's not new.
So is the bigger impact about him actually doing it, or is it the social media impact?
It's not
now?
the social.
So-
I don't think it's social media. I think it's society in general. I
Yeah.
think people have decided, well, it's not cool anymore. People are
I
less
think-
tolerant of that now.
I'm not sure it was so much tolerance as people are now just a bit more ballsy enough to stand up to
Yeah.
what they think is bullshit.
Yeah.
And there's a million things which we won't go into because it's kind of off topic, but a million things now where you've got a lot of idiots go, oh, we used to get away with this, it was no
Yeah.
issue. People were still pissed off,
Yeah.
but they were massively fucking outnumbered and
Yeah.
couldn't stand up for themselves.
And I feel like a lot of people within the Pantera tribe, they were just like, oh, whatever, that's just Phil, that's just how he is.
Classic Phil.
Classic Phil, you know, like... Yeah,
Have you stopped listening to Pantera?
I still love Pantera.
Yeah.
As much as I did
yeah, I do
back
too.
then.
They've been my
It's-
favourite band.
Because the
since
way
forever.
I see it, Pantera was a band. There were 4 members. One of them's a cunt.
Yeah.
You know, there's a cunt somewhere. There's always a cunt in every group.
Yeah.
So we understand.
It took me a little while to kind of like give those albums a
It
spin.
left a very bad taste
Yeah,
in my mouth.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
get me
for
wrong.
sure.
The next time I put on actually reinventing the steel,
Yeah.
I felt like a fucking
One of Pantera's best albums. I don't give a fuck what anyone
Yeah,
says.
it's fucking
It's the best.
underrated.
It's
So
very good
underrated.
album. I saw
Yeah.
him on that tour actually.
Oh, did you?
It was,
Yeah,
it was
fuck you.
incredible. Yeah, fuck
The thing about that is, it really, for me personally, it takes a lot to separate. Sorry, it's pretty easy for me to separate the act from the art.
Yeah.
So, like, you look at classic legends, half of the Rolling Stones married fucking kids.
Yeah.
Bowie married a kid.
Yeah.
Elvis Presley,
Yeah.
Yeah.
the king of rock and roll. I mean, he had a 14-year-old girl living in his house.
Yeah.
But nothing was happening.
Yeah.
He definitely at least fingered her.
The parents.
He would have had to have fingered her at
Yeah,
least.
the parents okayed it because fuck, he was rich.
Yeah.
Oh, of
shit,
course,
he was
of
rich.
course.
But
That
you look at
motherfucker's
that,
been dead for like 40 years and he's still rich.
He's still the richest man in the world or something. Him and Oprah are fighting for it.
Bowie was potentially the most recent to pass that I can think of, and died an absolute legend and a hero amongst a million people. But
Yeah, with a questionable past. I know
some
that.
kids
Yeah.
did
well,
some drugs, which
yeah. Yeah.
it's not bad now that so much. But yeah, like he did some things that if a non-celebrity did,
Yeah.
would be fucking thrown under the bus, would be strung up by their nuts, would be accused of being the worst person in the world.
Speaking of throwing people under the bus, I'm about to throw you under the bus about an artist that I wanted to bring up, and it's a gentleman by the name of Ian Watkins who sang for Lost Prophets.
He is a highly dangerous and manipulative individual who preyed on his victims in a calculated manner. It is beyond belief that adults would commit such appalling acts against children and young people.
And he's now in
And
jail
that's
for.
the thing, not even accused of.
Yeah.
Fucking did.
Fucking
Did.
full on did.
Admitted to, fucking laughed about it.
Yeah, yeah. So you're actually a Lost Prophets fan. So
Yeah.
like, how does that impact you as a fan?
It makes it tempting to hit shuffle when they come on,
Yeah.
but I still don't.
Okay.
And this is going to sound terrible, and I don't mean to make light of the things.
Yeah.
5 members of Lost Prophets didn't
Yeah.
do that to kids.
Yeah.
1 did. The music is still fucking awesome. The songs are still awesome. And just because Lost Prophets weren't a Rolling Stone or a Bowie,
Yeah.
they all did the same thing.
Yeah.
And they all should get treated the same way. If the songs are still good, you may be not going out there and condoning that band or
Yeah.
plugging them as much, but
Yeah.
I still listen to them.
I think it's a very difficult line to walk, especially like, you know, you got Bill Cosby in the news at the moment. He's diddled every woman that he worked with, you know, and
He diddled everyone.
diddled fucking everyone.
He
Basically
diddled
everyone that
nine
moved.
Men. He just diddled everyone.
Men, children.
Everyone's come out of the woodwork.
Cats.
He fucked everybody
Yeah.
while they were asleep. Well, he didn't fuck. He fingered him.
Yeah.
But he didn't. You know.
Bibbity booped them.
Bibbity booped him.
Yeah.
Bibbity and a boop. It was.
Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah.
But the thing is, there's Woody Allen as well. He
Yeah. Well, he
He
married
his child, his
Yeah.
his foster child.
for sure.
There's certainly, as I was going to say, there's certainly no one yet that has done anything so... Well, not. I don't want to downplay what's been done. There's been nothing yet that has made me not listen to
Yeah.
stuff that I grew up enjoying. A decade of loving a band before shit hit the fan.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Chambers?
I gotta say, as I said, like with Pantera, like it took me a little while, and especially like with Down because it's his current band, and like Down disbanded because of what happened, you know, and they were like one of my favorite bands, still are one of my favorite bands, but still like listening to him and listening to Down or Superjoint or Viking Crown or whatever fucking band he's doing this week, it kind of does take me a little while. I'm going to be buying the new Scourge album for sure. It sounds fucking awesome. And the thing is, like, that in my head, I'm thinking, okay, so I'm going to be giving him $30 for the album. That's $30 of my money that's going to a racist arsehole. That's where I start kind of...
He'll get 30 cents.
He'll get 30 cents off me, but, you know, that's still 30 cents that I'm fucking support. Oh, man, red hot dick.
Good chips.
Are you sure that's just not pop puree? I guess what I'd be interested in hearing as well is from our fans out there, our millions and millions of fans.
Yeah.
What artists have really fucked you up and stopped you wanting to listen to their albums or supporting them as an artist?
Let us know in the comments below.
Make sure you fucking subscribe too, down there, wherever the fuck it is.
I don't know how to do that yet, but we'll figure it out. We'll put it somewhere on the screen. It'll be there eventually at the end of the show. You'll see. We'll be doing this.
Can you just put it in my hand?
I'll be doing this, and Lenny will be sucking it.
Until then, it'll just
subscribe and like.
It'll be in the description of the video.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we can do that too, I suppose. And plus, it's only people that know us that actually watch this. So
I don't even want to watch this.
Just send us a text and we'll send you the link to the video.
Thanks, Scotty.
Thanks. Glad you like something.
Yeah. Inside joke.
And cut.
Has Lenny seen?
No.
Has Lenny seen?
So, buttons.
You have a seat first. That sweet ass.
I like Burns the tongue.
I don't know how you don't rate it.
It's actually not as bad, as I'm going through it. Yeah,
it's quite sweet.
It's kind of like eating assholes. Like when you first get down there, you're just like, nah, I don't want any of this. And then
sour.
Yeah, a bit sour.
Well, no. Because when you first do it, your adrenaline's up. When you first eat an ass, your adrenaline's up.
Do you like do fucking star jumps or something like that before you eat ass?
No,
because then he's puffed.
No, I'm just saying.
And then you just fall into
because
the
that's
ass.
spur of the moment. You don't think about eating someone's fucking date. It's a spur of the moment thing.
Yeah,
you know?
right on.
It's just another entry that you want at.
Eventually. Yeah. But like, you ease into it.
Speaking of unwanted entries. Polish death metal band Decapitated have been accused of gang raping and kidnapping 2 women over the last couple of days in America while they're on tour with Australian band Thy Artist Murder.
See, it's been a bit of a fucking shitstorm, hasn't it?
It really has.
Started as kidnapping.
Yeah.
Do you draw the line there?
Yeah. It's one of those shitty things where it's hard to really, not that you should ever pick sides, but like it's hard to really know
What actually happened.
to think about a situation, because if it's been someone who has maybe got on a bus, ended up not wanting to be there, but couldn't get off, not through any forceful means, just hey, fuck, I'm stuck on a bus.
Yeah.
And she's accused of doing terrible things. That's fucked.
Yeah.
If they've done what they've now been accused of,
Also fucked.
4 times as fucked.
Yeah.
Like terrible.
Yeah.
So they've been accused of basically
Gang raping her.
Yeah. Which is terrible.
Yeah. Which that to me is instant dismissal of a band for me personally. I like Decapitated. I have liked them since the Winds of Creation album. I thought it was great. You know, it's a really fresh take on death metal. They've gotten a little bit stagnant with their last couple of albums. But yeah, if this is all true, then fuck that band.
I'm glad you're
100%.
here, 'cause I've never heard a note.
Yeah.
I know you're a big Decapitated fan.
Yeah. You got the hair for
It
it.
is a shit thing, and you've seen public out, I guess other bigger name bands in metal have spoken out about it.
Yeah.
Jamie Jaster's changed his tune from #FreeDecapitated to, well, they're fucked.
Yeah.
In the space of 2 tweets, so
Yeah.
clearly it's a shit thing.
I think that's how everyone felt though. Everyone was all like, "Oh yeah, Decapitated, like, you know, they're all good dudes," and like, you know, heaps of bands have toured with them, and everyone always says that they're great people. But now it's coming to light that maybe they might not be.
I think it is one of those situations that makes people of that kind of, in that kind of line of work, band together.
Yeah.
Because they can see how easy it is to be fucked.
Yeah.
If it proves to be a bullshit story, which, to be honest, hopefully it does.
Yeah.
Because it's just terrible if that's happening.
Yeah, especially when it comes to like metal, because metal's been painted with just a broad brush of like they're a bunch of fucking black t-shirt wearing fuckwits and hopefully
Angry rapists.
yeah, angry rapists. I don't need that on my fucking
angry, violent, racist rapist is what a metal person is.
So it's on my resume, but don't accuse me.
Yeah, that's right.
So saying like, say as we're saying, if this comes out as bullshit, what happens to their fucking career? Because you're still gonna have thousands of people worldwide probably thinking that something must have happened.
Yeah.
Are they fucked moving forward regardless?
I don't know. I think it's kind of similar to like Randy Blythe.
Mm.
Obviously, he was in I think it was Prague or something like that, and one of his fans died, and then the parents came out and obviously accused him of killing the kid.
Mm.
It did come out that he didn't, but of course he's still got that on his shoulders. And these 4 guys, regardless of whether they've done it or not, they have that with them for life now. Like that's it. That band Decapitated is going to be like whether people like it or
innocent
not.
or guilty, that's with them forever.
Exactly. Which is a scary thing.
They're
Scary
the,
thing for sure.
They're the rapists.
Even if one dude in that band has fucked up and done something dumb, which is like it's unforgivable.
And it is a shame for, I guess, innocent members of a band to be fucked, especially at a point of getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, are you familiar with the local or Australian band Football Club? I want to say from
Melbourne. Yeah.
The singer was a transgender woman by the name of Ruby, who was born a male, transitioning into a woman. Got a lot of support,
Great music,
great
excellent,
songs,
excellent
great tunes.
songs, yeah.
Had a big support from Triple J. They won an unearthed competition, so they were scheduled to play Splendour in the Grass in Byron.
Yeah.
Someone comes forward and accuses Ruby of being a sexual
Predator.
Yep. One person comes forward, 2 people come forward, half of Melbourne comes forward.
And they tell their friends, and they tell their friends.
And so that band now went quiet. Hard Axe kicked them off a gig. They pulled out of Splendour. Their social medias have gone down.
Yeah.
3 out of 4 members did nothing.
Yeah.
1 did.
Jesus.
And now a rising career is just fucked.
Yeah, and they would have been huge too. Like they would have went up with Violent Soho and like all these kinds of bands.
Fucking hell. You don't hear that much, do you?
No, well...
A fucking rapist training. That's not a thing that regularly
Yeah,
happens.
well, it's a little bit of a weird headline.
Rapists are just normally just some fucking cunt.
Yeah, that's right.
But this one's a transsexual cunt.
Yeah.
It
doesn't matter about what's between your legs. If you're a rapist, you're a cunt.
Oh, yeah. You're a cunt either way.
There was no in-depth detail. So she was accused of being emotionally abusive, physically abusive, and sexually abusive.
Yeah.
Whether that means forceful fucking of some sort, or whether it's just head fucking.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Which sometimes can be worse. Like like an emotional head fuck can be worse. Yeah. Anyway, let's talk about something a little less fucking dark here. What do you reckon, boys?
I was going to suggest rape, but if you want to suggest something else, you can.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. Okay.
Right.
Here we go. Okay, I'll go first. I've got 3 names for you.
Rape. Oh.
No. They do start with R, though. There we go.
I'm out of red wine, by the way. I'm all
There's
out.
another bottle. Oh, there's a bottle there.
You know
There's
what?
a bottle there.
I'm actually quite enjoying this red wine.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
I
He's
fucking
going.
hated it at first, but I've had
I'll
a
hold
glass,
the
and it's
glass for you.
Fucking killing it now, man.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck, marry, kill, night train style. We do it with
Musicians, artists, movie actors, I guess. Like
stuff that we like.
Yeah, stuff
Fuck
that
what
we
you
just-
like.
yeah.
It's what we like. And
Like
like
I
it doesn't
said-
like.
It's not your show.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah. Buy a camera, get some fucking shitty
Yeah.
flags. Like, get it together, guys.
I've had this flag forever. I mean, 1993. Fuck you. I've been planning this shit for a long time.
You've got 3 people in
I've
mind.
got 3 people in mind.
My 3 would be Phil Anselmo, G.G. Allen, and Adele.
Oh, I'd marry Phil.
Yeah?
I'd fuck Adele, and I'd kill G.G. Allen.
Yeah, you know what? I'm the exact same as you. Exactly
Alright.
the same for those exact same reasons.
Yeah.
Because, well, Phil, I think I could tolerate for a while.
Yeah.
Until he starts throwing around some N-words and doing these.
Yeah, as soon as that happens.
Yeah. That's kind of not gonna tickle my butthole in the way that I enjoy. But I think I could be married to him longer than I could to Adele.
Adele or
yeah,
G.G. Allen, yeah.
because I do like a decent feed. Can't have 2 fat people in the same house. It just doesn't work.
That's true, that's true.
Doesn't work. Yeah.
No.
I've got that sort of money.
So
I'm actually £10 lesser than this.
Camera adds £10 and I've got 6 cameras on there. So you kill G.G. Allen?
And I'd kill G.G. Allen.
See, I'm going a different route with this. I'm killing Phil because I've got no need for it. I would
Anymore, or you mean?
Well,
Yeah, he's released
in
his
this
best albums.
situation,
Okay, all right.
I would marry Adele because she's fucking loaded and she makes me laugh.
Like loaded.
No, she's fucking rich as fuck.
Cool.
And she seems funny, so I can live with that.
She can rap though. I
And
saw her
from-
on that thing where she's like,
And from what I've seen of Gigi Allen's penis,
yeah,
it would be the least penetrating of the three.
the least
genitals.
uncomfortable for your butthole.
Well, I probably wouldn't notice.
Okay. All right. Cool.
I'm certain I've seen
Wait,
babies in
so
hospitals.
have you got a giant asshole, or has he got a tiny penis? What's the
Bit
problem?
of both.
Yeah.
Bit of both.
You know the length of your finger where the nail is? That's
Yeah.
his knob.
That's
Yeah.
his knob.
And that's all he's got.
Yeah.
Now, admittedly, everything I've seen has been drug-fueled live performances, so
Yeah.
maybe he's got a...
And he,
Well, cocaine dick, sure.
yeah,
A heroin
coke dick
dick,
for
I'm
sure.
not-
A heroin dick. He was a big
Yeah.
heroin fan, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I'd be a heroin fan. I reckon I would.
I reckon I would too if I was in a different life.
it's good for your hips, apparently.
Yeah, it is.
So you've got three?
I do.
Who are we doing what to?
Nirvana.
Oh, the three members of Nirvana.
Yes,
okay.
from the traditional Nirvana. that
Yep,
everyone
okay,
knows. You know, Dave
okay.
Grohl, Chris
Dave Grohl,
Novoselic,
yeah.
and Kurt Cobain, of course.
Okay.
Alright.
We're talking about Kurt Cobain now or Kurt Cobain in 1993?
Kurt Cobain, 1994, but January before he done it.
Okay, yeah.
He
So
would have
like
been
the
fucking on drugs.
in-utero-
It would have been a lot of fun. He
Yeah.
would have had a lot of fun that January where he would have been fucked up. So fucked up on drugs.
Yeah, but he would have been asleep.
Yeah.
Which may
But when he was awake, it would have been so much fun to be around him because he was just, oh, you want some of my drugs? Yeah, cool.
So
I'll
I
do drugs.
think realistically I'm probably going to marry Grohl because our wedding photos would just look like a fat version of the same dude marrying himself. Oh fuck! I'd fuck Chris because he'd probably be the less contagious at the time. And yeah, look, Kurt had nowhere to be, so I'd just kill him off early.
But who would you want on top, though? Who's going to be on top with
Chris
you
is
and
a tall man, so him. I'd have him probably bend my legs over and just go that
Do
way.
that way.
I'd be on my
It's
back.
up.
You'd be on your back. I'm actually picturing it now, and I'm getting a bit of a
Put a
record.
picture of that up there next to it.
Just a legged up butthole.
So you?
Yeah, like you, I would marry Dave Grohl because he plays drums and sings like an angel.
Mm-hmm.
I'd fuck Kurt Cobain because he's got a very feminine physique.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good point.
that transition from woman to man wouldn't be too hard for me if I would have fucked Kurt Cobain, but while he had a head. And
One more hole to fuck.
Yeah.
and Chris, yeah, unfortunately, I'd have to kill him because that's my only option, and I couldn't give a fuck about bass players.
Jay, I've got to agree. I'd be exactly the same. Marry Dave Grohl. I'd fuck Kurt Cobain. Actually, I think I'd let Kurt Cobain fuck me. I think that'd be.
Oh, we'd
moment.
share. Kurt and I would share. It wouldn't
like,
be. It wouldn't be a.
If you
you
could
know.
serenade me a
I've
little
seen
bit,
him in
like,
a
you know,
dress.
oh,
They're not
yeah,
terrible pins.
it's not. No.
Also, too, I've just realised that in both fuck circumstances, I've been the one getting fucked.
It's,
Oh,
It's very telling.
yes.
oh, just remember, vote yes.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck yeah.
Abso-fucking-lutely,
Abso-fucking-lutely.
mate.
Don't be a fuckwit.
Yeah.
Um,
Don't watch the show if you vote.
and I do have to say that I'd get rid of Chris, mainly because he's a politician now.
Mm.
Yeah, and I mean, politicians are fucked. I'm sure he's in it all for the right reasons.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
one of the
yeah.
good
And
guys.
he's like local Seattle, like he's
Yeah, he's-
grassroots
yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. But you know,
but he's a politician.
yeah,
So fuck
for
him.
sure. All right.
Fucking bald politician.
Bald politician.
Yeah.
Fuck, he
Yeah, he
looks
is.
old.
But if you're a politician, you're bald. That's just it.
That's how you get into the.
That's
court.
it. There's no way in the world the three of us would get into politics.
Oh, I could. I've done some political
You
campaigning
have
recently.
Yeah, you have.
Yes, we
Yeah,
saw
that's
you.
right.
Because of my long hair, I didn't get in, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going in.
So what was that about? I saw a photo of you.
So, yes. That's it. So, a junkyard local, Mr. Marty Burke, his father.
For those of you who don't know, the Junkyard is the Grand
Best
Junction Hotel
pub in
in
the
Maitland, the
world.
best pub in the
Pretty good.
world.
I've been there.
Unless someone else sponsors us, in that case, then it's the second best pub in the world.
That's right. So Marty Burke, who's a Maitland legend, essentially.
Ken smash tins.
Ken, we watched him smashing tins at JD
Ken
recently.
smash tin.
So he was running for mayor, and my friend Ben Quinn, who owns the Junkyard, was one of his running partners, and we just went out and did some campaigning for them. Fuck, marry, kill.
Fuck, marry, kill. I'm going to go with 3 R's. I'm going to go Rob Flynn,
Mhm.
Rob Halford, and Rob Trujillo.
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 I'll go first.
Yep.
Fuck Halford, because it'd be less of a struggle.
Yes.
Trujillo would just be a fucking animal, so I'd have to marry him and just do what he says, which
Yeah.
means Flynn's dying, I guess.
Shit, yeah, right.
I'd also fuck Rob Halford because he'd be a very generous lover. I think.
Yeah.
He would fuck me the way I want to get fucked.
He's
know what he's
the
doing.
turbo lover after
Dude,
all.
he wouldn't stop until I finished, and then he would do his thing. I'd kill Rob Trujillo.
Would like to give you $1 million.
No, I'm killing Rob Trujillo. So
Okay.
the reason being, Rob Trujillo,
You want
when
Newstead
you
back.
die, Jason Newsted is going to join Metallica again, and it's going to be incredible.
I mean, I'm not fingers crossed that Rob dies or anything like that, but Jason back in.
I'll tell you what. You know what? I'm going to fuck Rob Trujillo until he dies. So Jason Newsted joins the band.
Okay, alright.
Problem solved with that.
Rob Flynn, I would marry in like a fucking heartbeat. I love that man so much. I'd kiss him right on his dick, straight up.
He stood up for the black people.
He did,
He
yeah.
stood up for the black people.
Yeah.
He's a fucking good dude.
Yeah, I'd open mouth kiss him on any hole he wanted. I would say that I would marry Rob Halford. I think mainly because he's just got that falsetto, like when he sings to people.
You
Like,
could marry him here because fuckwits haven't voted yes.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yes,
So
can.
vote yes, so I can marry Rob.
Yeah.
It should be stated, I think, that despite some of these jokes, very anti-yes. If you're no in this upcoming poll,
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah.
Hit the bricks
Yeah, don't watch it.
and take your fuckwit.
And
names
fuck
with
yourself.
Yeah, we don't need your money or your fucking friendship. Get the fuck out of here.
I'll take your money still.
Well, he'll take your money. Give me your money and we'll give it to him. You
I don't want to be your friend. Just give us your money and we'll all be friends.
Yeah. Trujillo, because I can't pronounce his last name mainly. Trujillo.
So he'd take your surname. So it's easier for you to...
No. He's dead. He's dead.
He's
I
dead.
want
Oh, you
Jason.
killed-
I want.
no,
I like your comment about Jason Newsted, but Jason
There you
Newkid being back in
Jason Newkid.
Metallica.
Fucking hell.
We tried this before. We might try another episode soon where we discuss the Metallica thing in depth.
I think that's probably a good idea. I know that our fans want to see it.
They want to see it.
Actually, for anyone who's actually fucking watching this, chuck us some ideas.
I was actually going to...
question me.
I'd planned it. I was just going to make fun
Just shut up.
and pull
Shut up.
faces.
Shut up. So that was that was the first ever episode of Night Train that we've completed that you'll be seeing. I think it went alright, guys.
I'm happy with it.
I'd rather be anywhere else in the world right now. You know, to be
I'd rather
completely
be in
honest.
a cool room somewhere.
They're
Again, we spoke a
holding
lot
me
about
against
rape,
my will.
but
Send
it takes-
help.
I think it went okay though.
Yeah, I think so too. What
Yeah.
do you guys reckon? Do you think this sucks or this is awesome
Do we
or?
bother with episode 2? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
I want to
episode
do another
two.
one because I got nothing else. I don't work. I got nothing else to do. So.
Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the Facebook page. It's Night Train Radio.
Night Train Radio, not
That's
TV.
right,
Night
not
Train
TV.
Radio.
It's Night Train Radio.
Because we're a conglomerate.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Sweet. So thanks for watching.
A year ago at the Dime Bash Festival where he done this.
Which he blamed.
Who's not over yet?
We don't have to wait the whole game.
Oh, okay, we can-
You
okay.
just like edit it in.
Cool, all right.
Do you think that?
That's how it
people-
works?
Yeah. No. Fucking hell.
That was good though, right? That's good.